I believe that no matter where a child encounters a life-threatening injury or develops a time-sensitive illness, that they should be able to access the same care when they show up to the hospital. And for me, it's personal because I actually grew up in a rural area in rural Massachusetts as the oldest of six kids. And one of my youngest sisters, when she was in preschool, had a serious brain injury. And at that time, there was no 911. You couldn't actually dial 911 and get anyone to come. And the closest EMS ambulance was in the next town over at the hospital. And so my parents made the decision to put her in the car by themselves and drive to that hospital to get to care, and carried her in unconscious. And the team there saw her and recognized that she was really young and really sick, and that they didn't have the ability to care for her at that moment. So they actually directed my parents to drive to the city, which was 2 hours away, handed her back to them in the car, and they drove 2 hours to the hospital they were directed to, which is actually a hospital that's specific to injuries for the eye and issues for the eye, because she did have an eye injury involved with her head injury, as she's seizing during that transport, in the car ride. When they got to that hospital, they recognized she did have the eye injury, but she also had a significant brain injury, and they were not ready to care for that. And so they transferred her to a separate hospital to care for her head injury. And all of that time, she wasn't getting the care that she would have gotten had she been at that hospital to start. And so I really want to dedicate my research and my time to making sure that children, regardless of where they present, have the same care and have the same outcomes for their illness or injury.